Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl, Yo, once again. Listen, I have something to tell you. As always, I always have something to talk about. Listen, what if I told you guys that I bought some property in central Kentucky? And I want to tell you, I wrote some notes too because I really don't want to forget to tell y'all what I want to tell you. It's just so deep. Okay, so I bought this land and I bought it in Kentucky, all right? And I bought 60 acres worth of land. And what I did with the 60 acres is I took a whole bunch of greenhouses and put them up there on my 60 acres of land, right? All right. So now what I have going on is instead of me getting a whole bunch of workers or employees to work the land or to work my garden or my, to produce the stuff that I want to produce, I have robots, intelligence, where these robots are able to look at fruit and vegetables and tell you whether or not is it good or if they're having any blemishes on it. They're able to tell you everything. The robots are, okay. So, and then the food is all no GMOs and none of that stuff. It's real good organic food coming from my property that's in Kentucky, okay. All right, in the 60 acres of land. And the reason why I chose this land is because it's in the United States where it's located, where my company is located. It's only 1,000-mile radius to deliver all of my supplies, all the food supplies to everywhere in the United States. It's a nice location for that. And there's 1,000-mile radius in between the different distribution companies that I'm going to send my produce to. Okay? All right? So just think about that. I now own all of that, right? And then I'm saying, well, I want to have a backing, somebody to back me, just in case, I fall, or maybe they can help me with some money situation. So what I do is I get the NASDAQ, the NASDAQ, the biggest financial company in the world that's located on Wall Street, to back my company. So I got these investors backing my company, and I'm supplying all of the food in the whole entire United States coming from my little land that I bought from Kentucky, my 60 acres of land. Okay? Now, also, its laws has come out that's stopping all the little farmers that's all over the world. They got their own little farms and, and stuff that's coming from Mexico and all that stuff like that. Then we're going to stop taking all of that. All the food and stuff we're going to have in the United States is just going to simply come from my greenhouse that's located in Kentucky, in Kentucky, 60 acres. All right. So now, would you buy from me? Would you buy my stuff? Well, you need to think about it because that's what's happening right now. And instead of me owning it, which I do not, I'm just using me as an example so you can see where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is a place called APP Harvest, HARVEST. Look it up. It's a company that's been and this was one guy that thought about this company, and he's having it just like I just explained to you. It's this gentleman that's going to be doing this, JP or whatever his name is. But anyway, it's backed by NASDAQ, the biggest investment company in the world. You can buy stocks in this company. You see, go online, Google that. This is what's coming down the pike for you guys, for all of us. So what I'm telling you is no conspiracy theory or nothing. Just Google it and just Google up APP Harvest, HARVEST. I want you to look it up and just see and read about the company and see how the company got created. See what it's trying to do. See, they're trying to force out all the little small itsy-bitsy farmers and stuff. They don't want to have stuff coming in from Brazil and Mexico and all that. They want a central location. And they're going to get we the people to buy this, buy this concept. And don't forget, Henry Kissinger said what he said. He said a long time ago, and I wrote it down because I was trying to remember his quote. Whoever controls the food controls the people. That's what Henry Kissinger said. Okay? Look him up, look up the quote. Okay? So, when I come on here and I be talking to you guys about doing your gardening or trying to put some food together or making sure your family is fed, and I'm showing you all the stuff that I'm producing out of my garden, it's not doing that to brag and boast on myself and say, look, hey, look at me, look at what I got. No, it's to encourage you so that you too can do what I'm doing. If I can do it, if I can do it, you can too. I'm telling you, you better start doing it now. It's time to get started. And if you're not doing it now, I mean, start preparing. Get yourself a greenhouse so that way you can start controlling the temperature and everything like that. And the reason why I'm saying that, and you need some high tunnels. Look that stuff up since you guys are not gardeners. If you look that stuff up, you'll see what it is and how things work. If you just buy a little bit over time, just a little bit over time. Because if you think about it, you notice how the weather's been. And people are going to be thinking this is that I'm saying this conspiracy theory stuff, but I'm not. I'm really not. And if you do your research, you'll find out that what I'm telling you is true. Do you notice how the weather's been and how some places is more rain than a little bit, and then other places on fire? Have you noticed all of that stuff? And then don't forget now, if you do some digging, you will see that in Central Intelligence and Army papers and records would tell you that the government do have a way of controlling the weather, and they plan to have the weather completely controlled by 2025. That's in their paperwork. You just have to do your research and look up stuff like that if you're interested. See, but my spirit speaks to me because I'm out there in the elements. And it will speak to you too. If you sit still long enough to hear what your spirit have to say, then that will get you to concentrate on digging. It'll lead you and it'll guide you to somewhere. It'll take you somewhere. It's not just there and dormant because the spirit moves. See? So the thought process, it moves. And one more thing I wanted to say, and I wrote, like I said, I wrote some stuff down because I didn't want to miss telling you guys stuff. Oh, I want to tell you this. You know, the Bible talks about a wise man. You know, it said a wise man sees the destruction coming. You understand? But the fool or the simple pass on, and they pass by and they destroy. All I'm just saying is, take heed to what I'm saying. Just if you don't do anything else, just go and just Google app harvest. Because after a while too, you can be able to or you know how the apps where they bring your food to your door and stuff like that? See, I had that idea a long time ago, but anyway, that's something totally different. That's neither here nor there. But I'm telling you right now, and then you start wondering, remember before, you know, I had some, if you go on some of my posts, you'll see all these big shots buying up land, farmland. Remember? And I was asking why they buying up all the farmland? Why? Why, if you're not a farmer, would you buy up all this farmland? You see what I'm saying? This is coming down the pike. And this is new. It's just in the making. So I'm telling you, you better go ahead and start planning your stuff and figuring out how you're going to set your family up for survival when it comes to your food. You know, like I've always been saying, build your food storage or food pantry. You know, start your little garden. If you don't do that, but one thing at a time. If you say today, I love tomatoes, I'm just gonna plant tomatoes. Well, if this summertime come or it's time for tomato season, plant what you like, one thing. But you just better get started, okay? You better get started. Your girl been trying to warn you, okay? Get started now. And it's not to freak you out or nothing like that. It's just to make you aware. Don't be simple. You see what I'm saying? It's just to wake you up and make you aware of what's going on. All right? And again, look up, Google the word app harvest. AppHarvest. Do it. Okay? All right. Whew. Great day, y'all. Come on now. Do it. All right. I got to go because I still got some stuff to do. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.